Okay, so I'm back in the shop. Oh wow, look at that. 4430 still in a bunch of pieces. Cab still sitting here, rock shaft housing, other bits and bobs. But that's not what we're working on today, right Tim? What? It's not what we're working on today, right Tim? Yeah. Okay, what are we working on today? 7410. 7410 has a fuel oil leak on the injector pump. Now, if you know anything about these injector pumps and getting parts for an injector pump is, John Deere won't sell you parts. That's correct. John Deere will not sell injector pump parts unless you are an actual injector pump guy. Or you're going to be, I don't know how the hell they do it, but you have to be injection pump certified or something stupid like that, which I find to be absolute bullshit. So anyway, what has happened is, and this injector pump isn't really that old either, maybe 4 or 5 years, but what has happened is underneath here, there's an O-ring or a seal or something stupid that has decided that it is going to leak out. So it's been leaking diesel fuel now for a while, and it's really pissing me off because diesel fuel, as everybody that runs these machines knows, diesel fuel is very expensive. Like, you know, a couple bucks a gallon, right Tim? You wouldn't know because you don't pay that bill, but I do. And when you're running all these tractors and you got all this diesel fuel that's like leaking out on the ground and you're not getting any production out of it, well, that means it's costing you money. So what I'm doing here is getting high from starting. I mean, what I'm doing is actually just diluting. I want you to push that other door shut, Tim. Yeah, so what I'm doing is actually just cleaning this up, because when I take this throttle linkage off of here to see what my problem is, which I think it's pretty clear, it's loosened up somehow. Hopefully I don't have to take that top plate off there, because that's just going to be a cocksucker. But, yeah, I have another injector pump, and I'd hate to take the other injector pump apart just to fix this little stupid oil or fuel oil leak. But what I'm hoping is I just pull this plate off of here, pull this shit off of here, and just end up replacing an O-ring. That's what I'm hoping. Now, whether that's the case or not, I have no clue, but that's what I'm hoping. Okay, so we got it pretty well apart here. Don't knock this shit over. Alright, so here's where it's leaking out.
Just that piece?
Yeah, I don't understand why this thing. Let's just shut it off. That's a mechanical shutoff. This actually has an electronic shutoff device, which is here. But if you have the option of a mechanical shutoff, which is not in use. So, let's say we figure out how to get that little sucker off of there. Because I got a feeling that there's just an O-ring or something underneath it. Oh man.
Don't damage your knife.
I'm not damaging my knife, but I am damaging the... It's just a little tin cover. I got this correct. Yeah, that's all that is. Just a little tin cover, and underneath it is what is the seal. And I'm hoping beyond hope that it's nothing more than a stupid little O-ring or a packing or something, you know? Something like that. Now, I've never messed with this injector pump. This is a new injector pump, or a reman injector pump that I put on here a few years back. And my idea is that I have no idea what the hell is that. You are blocking the light. Now don't tell me you're not. I am not fucking blind. Thank you. Crap. You know what crap means, Tim?
Shit.
10 difference.
What do you have to do? Take it out?
I have no idea. I'm thinking that what you just said is what I'm going to have to do, and that's a Torx wrench set. Let's say we're going to need to remember we got to put these back on here before we put. Yep, here it is. Okay. Alright, Mr. Tim, what do we got here?
The cover.
That's right, this is the cover. Okay. Alright. So, there's our culprit. That's it.
Split O-ring.
Yeah, it's a bad O-ring. Okay.
Another one in there or no?
No, that's just a divot there. So we'll just replace those O-rings. Now there's 3 holes on that thing. Should we give our tractor a lot more horsepower? We could. This is a governor control here, right here. Okay. Actually, if you put it in the center, if I was to actually tighten this up, that could give this engine a lot more horsepower in a matter of seconds. So do you think Grandpa needs more horsepower?
Yes.
Yeah, I do too. Oh yeah, we can fuck with the horsepower, Tim. Key to injector pumps, guys, is actually keeping them extraordinarily clean. So, yeah. All right, so this is pretty easy then. Got an O-ring kit over there. This is obviously the culprit, right there, because she's chewed up, blew out.
Oh.
Hello?
Hello. Hi.
What have we done here?
We've got some O-rings.
Oh, yes. We put 2 new O-rings in. The old O-ring was hard. I don't know, can you focus on that?
Yeah, I got it.
And it's split out there. It got hard and just ruptured. The other one was hard and
Broke.
it broke when I went to take it out. So anyways, I got 2 new ones in. They're a little softer than I like them to be, but they'll harden up with time. Now, the trick is to get them back in without too much trouble. And I kind of like to use Vaseline on that sort of thing. But I don't have any Vaseline.
Good.
So I'm going to use silicone grease. This is dielectric grease. It's for electrical stuff. But it also will work.
As a lubricant.
Well, it is a lubricant.
Maybe,
What the hell? We upside down? What?
I think it's cold.
You piece of shit. There's no gas in it. All my gas leaked out.
Well, you know one thing. You cut the top off and you can peel it out.
I think that's what I'm going to do. Either that or I'm going to fill it full of, I don't know. Or I just use the dielectric silicone grease.
In a paste.
Well, it's in the brush can, which will work, and that'll lube everything up nice. See, silicone has no effect on the O-rings, so it'll work. So anyhow, with that being done, we're going to go ahead and slide it back up in there, hopefully, to no negative impact. Oh, wow, beautiful. There it is.
Snug.
Snug as a bug in a rug. Can you believe that?
Yes.
It even feels good.
Really?
Yeah, feels stiff the way it's supposed to.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it feels like it's supposed to. So anyways, I guess I got the right O-ring. The other thing I want to do is, where's that little tin that I took off of there? There? I want to put the little tin can thing back on there, or the little tin gasket. And, yeah. Just kind of slide that on the top of it. Now that's supposed to seal that up. So there's enough silicone grease underneath that.
So
And silicone is pretty much unaffected by heat. So I don't think we're going to have a problem with that stuff.
that spring was...
The next thing would be to hook that spring up. Now that spring was in the center hole.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do we got going on now?
Yeah, it's going back on.
It is going back together. A lot of you guys are probably thinking, man, you're crazy. You're tearing an injector pump apart. That's taboo, man. You're going to blow the tractor up. Yeah, okay. I've done this shit all my life. I don't think an injector pump is any different than, say, a water pump. When you do enough of these silly things, you just kind of get used to doing it. And injector pumps are injector pumps, and water pumps are water pumps, and I really don't give a damn between the two of them. But they're much different. They're just, well, there's a huge difference, but the actual working on them is no more. Here, let go, Tim. Ow, it has me. It fucking has me. Go ahead, pull it back again. I gotta get, yeah, that's it. Pull that thing back. You got that camera on there?
Mm-hmm.
Good. It takes two hands sometimes. It's good to have Tim around. And I think I've had too much coffee today or something. You see how shaky I am?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not going to be a brain surgeon today, huh, Tim?
Yeah.
No brain surgery today?
No.
Oh, good. You're going to survive the lobotomy if I don't do it.
I think I didn't eat anything this morning.
You didn't eat anything?
No.
Why not? Okay, let go. Alright. So what we're doing is we're just going to tighten that back up. On the bottom side of this thing, there was a big old, like, gasket style O-ring, a formed O-ring. That's what I call them anyway. Which are pretty much just a gasket. Now I cleaned everything up before I stuck that upper piece back on there, so that I didn't have any shit in my carburetor, my carburetor, in my injector pump. Because if you put dirt in your injector pump, where's it going to go? Right to the injectors.
Then you're screwed.
Well, you're not screwed. You just got, yeah, you're screwed. Yep, you're screwed. That's pretty much it. So, what I'm going to do is we're going to put everything together here, because I'm tired of wasting fuel. You ever get tired of wasting fuel, Tim?
Mm-hmm.
You do? You don't care. You don't buy it. But wasting fuel is a waste, and nobody benefits from it. No one. Not the guy that's buying it, not the atmosphere, not anyone. So, it's just good not to have wasted fuel. Go ahead. Got my camera. Yep, Tim is going to go pump it by hand over on the other side. I'm going to just watch this thing for any fuel to come out of it while we're doing that.
Hoses?
What hoses?
These fucking hoses.
Alright, just do your job and quit your whining. Yeah, so what I'm going to do actually before we fire this up, he's pumping that. I'm going to spray it down with starting fluid, get any residue off, and I'm going to wire tie these back together, these hoses back up on here, so that they're nice and tight where they belong and out of the way, and then we'll fire the bad boy. Okay, Tim, give it a turn, see what happens. Got it slowed all the way down? Tools are going to hit the ground. There. I'll help them out. I don't see any oil leaks. That's slowed all the way down. Wind it up. Huh? What's the RPM? Okay. Wow, she screams now. Huh? Alright, well there it is. It's not leaking. I don't see any leaks, so everything's good there. Alright.
It works. And it just leaves that glow.
Sodium paper. There it is. Nice and dry. So I don't have to spend $2,000 on an injector pump over about 5 cents worth of O-rings. So anyways, there it is. Everything seems to work pretty good. I want Timothy to start it up and shut her off. Go ahead. Start her up. Ugh, come on, you big galoot. You need to start her up. The idle's nice. Wind it up, Tim. And that, my friend, is that. So, if you like my videos, please comment, rate, and subscribe. And don't forget to check out OneLonelyFarmer.com for some cool clothing and other memorabilia stuff, you know, like support my channel. You can go to Cabela's.com through there. That gives me a little extra money, along with your Carhartt and Tire Jack. Don't forget Tire Jack. Oh yeah, Tire Jack. Now, I've been ignoring this tire now for quite some time, and guess what? She's still got air in it.